Portugal taking on France. Very much eyes on the Portuguese side with it all to do against the tournament favourites, who did show some weakness though, didn't they, against Hungary, Jules?
I didn't see them. Which ones?
The fact they didn't win, the fact they couldn't take their chances, the fact in the second half they forgot to turn up.
No, you're right. They were complacent. We explained that the other day on the show after. I think they know that it was not good enough in terms of attitude, in terms of a lot of things. But it's a different France team that will turn up tomorrow. We know that on Wednesday night. They're a different animal when they play against those big teams. We saw it against Germany. There will be a few changes made by Deschamps for the game. To start with, a right back, no Benjamin Pavard anymore. Deschamps was really disappointed by the goal that France conceded, blaming Pavard for it. So Jules Koundé, what a game, big game for him. Koundé, a position that is not his position with Sevilla at club level. We have Tolisso in midfield as well. We'll keep the same front three, maybe in slightly different formation. But Deschamps has real belief that one, France can win and top that group, and two, that maybe even eliminates Portugal from the rest of the competition.
Yeah, boys, you look at this is the game to watch. Just so exciting because Portugal have to go in there and they have to put in a performance which they haven't quite done yet. Obviously, let themselves down against Germany. A lot of talk about Bruno and him not showing up, of course, in that game.
This is one of them where it's popcorn, isn't it? You just sit back, you get your popcorn, you just turn your phone off, you watch two unbelievable sides. I'm with Jules. I think when you watch France, I think the deeper they go into the tournament, I think it gets their adrenaline going and all the big players will want to perform. I think against Hungary, I wouldn't say they struggled, but they weren't at it and they'll get better. But this is a game where Portugal have to be very careful because if they turn this into a really open game, even though they've got great players themselves, I think France might destroy them. Not in terms of a scoreline, but I think they could get picked off very easily.
But this is where that transition from the Portugal that won the tournament last time, Shaq, to this one could be exposed.
And that's the thing. The team that won the tournament last time around did so by defending so well. Yet you look at this team and the names on the team sheet just jump out as probably the most attacking Portuguese team that we've seen for some time, and yet so many of them shirk any kind of defensive responsibility. Against a France team with pace of Mbappe, with guile through the middle, France can hurt you.
Yeah.
France can hurt you a lot more than their goal scoring so far has shown this tournament. So that's a conundrum for Portugal. Do you go back to what brought you success, or do you play in a way that fits the names on your team sheets, but France might prefer? And for me, it's a lot. It's a lot for them to find that balance.
Popcorn, your side of choice?
It is, but and particularly if they allow Pepe to be exposed like he was in the Germany game, because France will have a field day on that. But I expect more from France. I think there's no question about that. And you know, Jules was talking about, everybody's been talking about that. Against Hungary, they went through the motions. They got the point, fair enough, but we know how much talent, everybody knows how much talent is in this French side. The only way France are going to lose is if they defeat themselves. And we know they're more than capable of doing that, but I don't see it happening. I think they steamroll Portugal.
Let's confirm that, shall we? As we take a look at the predictions that the boys have made, looking ahead to the conclusion of Group F. Everyone says that France will beat Portugal, Germany will beat Hungary, Portugal then all but done in this tournament. Just a reminder, those games, of course, are live simultaneously on ESPN and ESPN2. Preceding that, it is Slovakia against Spain, Sweden against Poland. Those matches start at noon, and then after that, it is popcorn time. Portugal against France, Germany against Hungary. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.